Get this, here's the news. At first I thought this was a joke, a parody account on Twitter, of which there are many, but no, look at that blue check mark there. This means this account is verified, this is real. This really is the Bedfordshire Police. And here's what this tweet says. Do you think you could spot the signs of right-wing extremism? Do you know someone who would cross the line? And then there's a link to a website, and look at the image there. It's a text message that says, hey, it was good to meet you yesterday at the gym. I'm going out tonight. Want to join? What will you decide? Yeah, you know that right-wing extremism festering in the gymnasiums. I'm going out tonight. That's pretty scary stuff, eh? The right wing. But that's what British police are warning us against. Not, hey, it was good to meet you at the mosque yesterday. There's this 12-year-old white girl I'd like to introduce you to. Yeah, none of that. That's too real. That's too racist. And that's not even talking about the hundreds of Muslims from Britain who went to fight for the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria. There are literally more British Muslims fighting for terrorist groups overseas than fighting with the British Army. Think about that, because the British police sure aren't. But this is a game that was advertised by the Bedfordshire Police. Seriously, the UK police have made an online game. And if you click the link in the tweet, it goes to crosstheline.co.uk. So I did. I clicked on it. And it's a laughable video story, a warning, produced by the police out of their budget, about being a right-winger, you know, meeting other people concerned about gang rapes of British girls by Muslims. That's extremism. In other words, the police now say it's improper to talk about how the police aren't doing their job, turning a blind eye to rapes. Now I click through, and it plays these little scenarios. Do you want to go to the gym, mate? Hey, bruv, want to go to the gym? Do you want to go out? Do you dare to go to a rally? And you know what that could lead to? That could lead to murder, you see? Don't you know that being a right-winger is a precursor to murder? Look at the language here. They steal the language of anti-terrorism. They talk about radicalization and extremism. You don't want to be a radicalized right-winger, do you? You don't want to engage in extremism, do you? Not Muslim extremism that has murdered hundreds of Brits, including dozens this year alone, whether it was the bomb at the Manchester pop concert or the several truck-ramming attacks on the bridges of London, including one right near the Parliament itself. No, the British police don't have that courage to make that game video, but they'll deploy that same language against right-wingers. The police are literally telling people what political views they can or can't have. Here, take a look at this. It's so laughable too, so mocking of working class concerns and values. So clearly written by downtown elite snobs in London. You know, right-wingers, they always getting drunk and tipping over their beer bottles, always sharing silly videos on email. That's a real danger sign of radicalization, eh? That fat guy sliding down the water slide sideways. Oh, and you know what happens if you go to a conservative march, right? You can turn into a murderer. Yeah, you know, that could just happen, eh? You go to protest for Brexit, you go protest against the Labour Party, next thing you know, you're killing someone. Oh, and that language, that extremist violence. You know, there really is extremist violence in the UK, there really is. For example, there's the same thing as in the US. It's a far-left group called Antifa, which is short for anti-fascism. Of course, they really are the fascists. They wear masks over their faces. They dress all in black. They smash people and things. No police video games telling leftists not to go to Antifa rallies that always lead to violence. No courage to take on Antifa, who are white. Of course, nowhere near the courage to take on Muslim violence or rape gangs, let alone terrorism. That's the British police today. That's an excerpt from my daily TV show, The Ezra Levant Show. Normally it's behind a paywall, but I thought you'd like this video, so we put it on YouTube. If you want to subscribe to watch the daily show every day, including always 2 interviews a day, and I read my hate mail, just click on this screen and become a premium member.